What's up, it's Pete here. Today we're back in the shop and we're going to be taking a look at the Diamondback Sync'r. This is a sweet bike from the guys at Diamondback. If you're looking for a bike for under $2,000 to head out into the woods and really do all the things you want to do, it's the bike to go for. If you're looking for a bike at around $1,000, just spend a little bit more and get the Sync'r. There's a lot of things that you're not going to get in those sub $1,000 bikes, or even a bike at $1,200 that you get in the Sync'r. Probably the biggest thing and the most important is going to be the through axles. With the through axles, you're going to have wheels and hubs. They're going to last much longer. After years on quick releases, we find that front wheels start to dance a little bit just because of all the excessive braking forces being applied to that quick release wheel. It's just really not in there sturdily enough to support that. So if you're going to be riding aggressively and want to ride the bike for a long time, go ahead and get that quick release out of there and put on a through axle. You're going to do that as an aftermarket upgrade. You're going to replace your fork and your front wheel. You can't upgrade the rear end of a bike, so you're going to have to put a new frame on. Why do that when you can just buy a Diamondback Sync'r that has all those things built in? Like, right? Yeah. So it has Shimano disc brakes on there. You don't have to worry about the stopping power you're going to be getting from those because, well, we all know Shimano has a little more stopping power than, say, like SRAM that has no H in it. So the Diamondback Sync'r is an aluminum frame bike built on 6061 butted aluminum tubes, and it is set up with a 12mm axle, boost spacing, so it is solid. Then you got a RockShox Recon fork up front with 140mm of travel for you guys and gals that want to bounce off the rocks and really jump this thing around. It has the suspension up front to take that. Then you get up there and you get the FSA number 57 sealed cartridge headset, fit for the tapered head tube to match the fork, and you have a sweet combination there. Then we get the SRAM SX Eagle 12-speed crank set on there, 32-tooth chainring, nice and low gear, so you're going to be able to climb those hills. Even here in West Virginia, with that 50-tooth on the back, you're really going to have all the gear you need to get up and down the mountains. And that SX crank uses a power spline bottom bracket. And with the power spline, you're going to get a lot of driving force. The only downside is it's a little bit weightier than some of the hollow spindle systems out there. But hey, they had to save some money somewhere, but you're still getting name brand SRAM equipment on there. They didn't throw knockoff stuff on there. They went for SRAM. So you're still getting good stuff. One of the places they did save some money on this bike is with going with Novitec hubs. And you're going to be like, who's Novitec and why are they saving money on their hubs? Because everybody uses Novitec hubs. They just put their own brand name on them. Diamondback didn't feel like spending the extra money to do that, so they just left Novitec's name on there. Go Diamondback. Save us money. Give us a better bike. Now, on to the tires on this bike. We got V-rubber Crown Gem tires, 27 by 2.8. So if you're looking for something that's going to be able to run over the rocks, logs, and keep you feeling comfortable, this is going to do it. Big cushy tires are the way to go. A lot of people are stuck on this craze of 29ers, thinking they got to have the fastest bike out in the woods, but most of us aren't racers. So let's go for a little bit of comfort and something that's going to stick to the trail. We got the Diamondback flanged grips, lock-on, 35mm silicone grips on there, nice and comfortable, and they're not going to slip because they're locked on. Woo! These are all things you'd have to upgrade on a lot of other bikes at this price point. You got the Race Face Chester stem on there, 40mm reach, 35mm bar, boom, big old clamp on that bar, Diamondback Sync'r saddle, and did I mention we have Shimano MT500 brakes? We're not getting the cheap 200s or the 420s or whatever. We're getting the nice two-finger ergonomic brake levers on there, and that's really going to make this bike feel a lot better than, say, something else at $1,200. So spend a little bit more, get the Sync'r, and you're going to be satisfied. You're not going to be like, I need to upgrade my this, my that. No, it's got that. And then the one last thing that you're going to want on there is a dropper seat post. And this thing has a dropper seat post. What? Are you kidding? Depending on the size of your frame, the dropper seat post is going to range from 100mm to 150 in its drop. They're not going to put that 150 on the small frame because, well, the small guy's not going to be able to sit that high. So, your bike, your choice. And right now it looks like Diamondback does have plenty of these bikes in the country in medium, large, and extra large. So hop on over to diamondback.com right now and buy yours. Select Beeline, have it shipped to Pete's Bike Shop, and let's put you on a bicycle. So these Sync'rs are really trail worthy. Like, everybody's worried about having a slack enough head tube. The guys at Diamondback went ahead and put a 66-degree head tube on here. So you're going to be nice and raked out and ready to rock the trail. There's not much you're not going to be able to tackle with a 140 millimeter fork and 66-degree head tube. This is a trail hardtail ready to go at $1,500. So Diamondback has really come out swinging with this Sync'r. If you guys are looking for a bike to get out into the woods and handle any conditions without breaking the bank, this is the bike to go for. They have them in stock right now, and if you select Beeline checkout, you can help support your local bike shop and make sure your bike gets properly assembled and ready for you. Be sure to subscribe and like, and stay rad.